Hey everyone, my name is Tori and welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if you're new here, thank you for stopping by. If you happen to hear some jingles or interesting cracking noises in the back of my audio today, it's because my dog, Waffles, is chewing on a bone and he cannot be bothered to be quiet. So, in this first part, I am planning for the week of March the 20th through the 26th with my Shine Sticker Studio washi cutter card that I recently purchased. And this roll of washi is kind of old. It was a hand-me-down roll from somebody I knew who was moving, and they were trying to declutter their stash. But y'all, this video is coming up a little bit later than I would like it to be, because I should have like seen it coming, because the chaos that this plan with me has should have been like a foreboding signal to me that I would have issues with uploading this video. When I tell y'all, I tried multiple days to get this video to download and to transfer to my computer via Airtable. It was just not having it. I spent 3 hours trying to get it to download, and then it finally downloaded at like 12 in the morning, and I was just like, I cannot handle this right now. So this is like the plan with me video file that almost broke me. And I should have seen that coming with just how everything changed for this week. It looks like I know what I'm doing, but plot twist, a lot of things changed and did not go according to plan. For example, in my weeklies, I have down here that I was going to Tennessee over the weekend, which I did, but not in that time frame. And I'm just putting down more washi on the bottom here. But all of this, like the theme of this week for me was pink, and the washi tape has some sprinkles on it, which reminded me of like birthday cake or birthday celebrations, because my sister was actually scheduled to have my niece this week, and so I just wanted to kind of celebrate that new family member coming into the world by using this kind of festive theme. And this is that second book that I have from Shine Sticker Studio. A lot of these stickers should be pretty familiar if you've watched some of my older videos. I got 2 of these sticker books because I'm obsessed with Shine Sticker Studio, so of course I'm trying to use up the stickers that I have. And one of the last sheets that I used from my first book was some functional boxes and this star sheet that I was trying to kind of place as many stars down wherever I could to use up my stickers. But back to what I was saying, a lot of this stuff changed. Like, my niece actually came early on Tuesday, so when I tell you this spread looks a lot different, just because, I drew arrows to denote that she didn't come when she was scheduled to. She came early, and then a lot of plans changed. On Wednesday, I kind of took like my own little mental health Wednesday, I guess. I put in some personal leave at the spur of the moment, and I'm fortunate that I'm able to do that in my job, but I kind of finished up my tasks for the week on Wednesday, and I was at a standstill with what I could do. So I was legitimately just like sitting at the library with like not much to do. So my library director kindly let me just take the rest of the day using my personal leave, and I went home. So I canceled one of my programs because the attendance on that program is pretty low anyways. And so I just kind of canceled that program and went home and relaxed. And I've been doing that a lot more often lately, of just taking some personal leave here and there, because it's accumulated over the years. And for the longest time, I couldn't be persuaded to use it. And now I'm kind of getting to a point where I'm taking the leave when I feel like I could do so. It does feel a little weird, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that capitalism is rooted deep down in my soul. So, I'm like, am I gonna get in trouble if I take the day? Which, no. I have paid personal leave for a reason. That is why you're supposed to take it. But the lucky thing is that at my place of work, ours doesn't, like, I know a lot of people's personal leave you have to use it up by a certain like day of the year, and ours just continues to roll over. So I'm really fortunate with my position. But back to things not happening the way I planned them to. I think, let's see, on Tuesday, my programs, both of them got canceled. And then on Monday, I put down that I wanted to do the laundry and the dishes, and I did not do the dishes. So yeah, it's just like a constant organic process. And this is like, I don't really know. I guess, like I said in the last week's video, I do more of memory keeping and back planning than I would forward planning, because it's either something always changes, or if I forward plan specifically, such as like trying to do laundry and dishes on that Monday night, my brain rebels against the structure and it like doesn't want to do what I tell it to. So a lot changed, like I said, and you'll get a sneak peek of that in my next video for next week's Plan With Me. You can kind of see what that ends up looking like. But for my dailies, again, I was just trying to utilize some more of this washi in this second sticker book. I've used up this washi for a lot of my spreads in January as well, like back when I had the first sticker book. And so I'm pretty used to what I like and what I don't like with laying down these kinds of washi and stuff. And since this sticker book is not made for a hobonichicousin, I have to kind of get creative with my placement and how I use the functional boxes. But it's not anything too challenging at all. So I'm just laying down some boxes for work and then personal, and I'm using my Zebra Sarasa Dry in this Plan With Me along with my Tombow Fudenosuke brush pen. I use some of these functional checklists, but some of the gold ones, like I did last week, I use more as decor, because the gold ones I don't feel like I would use necessarily. Like, it makes me nervous to write on gold foil because I know it will just smear or it won't stay. So I use a lot of the gold foil like functional checkoff lists more as decor here, just because it's not my preference to use those as their intended purpose, and I'm sorry if that bothers you. But so I just go throughout the week and write down a list of to-dos for like at home under personal and then at work. And again, I'm trying to use up the stickers. That is continuing to be the name of the game, because like you've seen, I consistently purchase stickers, so I'm really heavy-handed with the stars here, and it may feel a little redundant, but that's just because I have so many of these stickers that I'm trying to use. And I thought the sleepover theme was really perfect for this week, since I am going out of town. I had to go to my home state to meet my new niece, and I spent the night at my mother's house, and so the sleepover theme of like sleeping over at my mom's house just was it felt very appropriate. So you'll see that I do utilize some of those deco pieces about the sleepover and the sleepover washi because of that, and I just thought it fit really well with that, because, you know, as an adult, what kind of sleepovers are you really having at this point? I mean, not to say that people don't have sleepovers with their friends as adults, which I feel like that is a very underrated experience as an adult. But anyway, so this is just kind of like one of the very specific times where I felt like the sleepover theme really fit with what I was planning to do for the week. So again, I'm just trying to figure out where I can put all of these stars and use them as deco, because that's just a huge sheet, and I wanted to use them up if possible. So I'm using the coordinating colors like green and pink and yellow throughout the spread. I used a lot of them in my weekly layout. I think I used mostly pink and yellow and purple. No, not purple, obviously. There's tons of purple stars still on that sheet. So yes, I used pink and yellow mostly on my weeklies, and then for the dailies, I do use a combination of colors, and I'm just putting down some more of that washi tape, and use a deco sticker here in a minute, just to fill up that awkward space down at the bottom, hopefully. And yeah, I put that full moon sticker there. Again, another red flag that I should have realized. That is the new moon. Full moon is on the left page. So I ended up having to move that because I put it on the wrong day. And what are you going to do, you know? But luckily, a lot of these stickers peel up pretty easily. And as long as you just have the patience and gentleness to pull it up, it usually works out pretty well. Like, I haven't had a lot of issues with the Tomoe River paper ripping at all. I'm very lucky in that sense that these stickers are pretty maneuverable, I guess is the word. Or dexterous? I don't know. Vocabulary. It's great. But so I'm just putting down, again, some more of those functional boxes to denote personal tasks that I wanted to get done that week. I was trying to make sure that I got my house clean before I went to Tennessee, which did not happen. I definitely came home from Tennessee and had to do all of my housework because I just put it off and I did not do it after work because I would, you're just tired after work and you don't want to do anything. So, yeah, my house chores definitely piled up on me, but that's all right. I did manage to get them done all on Sunday because I only went to Tennessee for Friday and Saturday since I had those days off, and I came back because I try to keep one day between my travel and when I have to go back to work so I can kind of catch up on anything and just rest and relax because, I'm still, like, I guess many people would consider me still to be a baby. I am almost 30, but when I tell y'all, like, just traveling and being in a car for over, like, 3 hours, I'm already like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired and exhausted. And I traveled a lot during, my undergrad and my grad school years, and I could usually, like, be in a car for 8 hours on a Sunday and then go to class and work on a Monday, no problem. But now that I'm at a full-time job position and, like, I have a full load of work and housework and all that stuff, it is just a different ball game. I don't know what it is. It's just like I need that day to recoup. So here you do see that I am struggling to put down some washi because the Tomoe River paper is kind of wrinkling, and that can happen. I don't really mind it because I think it adds to, I guess, the charm. Like, I like feeling like my planner is an artifact, which it kind of is. Like, it's a growing and living artifact of your life, and you're documenting how your life is playing out on a day-to-day basis or a weekly, monthly basis, whichever you prefer to plan. And I really don't mind if, like, stuff is wrinkled or torn up. And I think if it's not evident already, like, I bang my planner up because I use it a lot. Granted, I don't transport it a lot. Like, obviously, I put it in my work bag every morning, and then I go to work, and then I just take it out and set it on my desk. But I'm usually, like, my hobonichicousin is my main planner, and it's always next to me. So I'm always looking in it. I'm always flipping through it. The pages are very heavily worn already, and we're only about to be in April. But I really don't mind that. Like, I like the used feeling of knowing that this book is being loved and cherished and something I want to reach for every single day. So I did have a functional things to pack list that I did put down for Thursday because I was preparing to leave on Friday, and just like the sleepover theme, the things to pack list was something very specific that I probably wouldn't use a lot, and so I thought it was really appropriate to use it for this week since I did need to pack a bag to just head out for Tennessee for the one night that I was staying there. So I put that down on Thursday and filled it out later, and I'm just coming back here to Saturday and Sunday and laying down some more washi. And I put a sleepover banner at the very top there. And another thing for me is when I'm planning, I definitely, like, what you see is the bones of my planning, but I will have moments where I'm just sitting at my desk and my hobonichi's out in front of me, and I'm like, I could put more stickers in here. And that may seem a little maximalist and not everybody's cup of tea, but I get a little sticker crazy. So a lot of the times I do try to include at least one little clip of me flipping from the previous week so that you can kind of see the evolution of the spread. I am not always able to do that with the dailies per se because I do use my dailies as a journal. So I write down a lot of personal feelings and information on the daily pages, which is why you only usually see the pre-planning and like the sticker laying down. I usually just prefer to keep those journal entries to myself and kind of let you all see how the weekly section kind of gets more filled out as the week goes on. But here is the rest of the weekly, and I'm just coming back in honestly to put some stars in. But that was my weekly, and I appreciate you so much for watching my video. And if you would consider subscribing or giving me a thumbs up, I would really appreciate it. And thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great week.